A year ago today, I watched my father take his last breath and pass away, one hand on his hand and the other on his chest. That was a year ago today. You see, if you know anything about my story, I grew up in 10 different foster homes, 3 different children's facilities, 2 failed adoptions. I grew up thinking that my biological mother abandoned me. My biological father abandoned me. But the reality is that my mother couldn't take care of me. And my father, well, he didn't really know about me until after I was adopted. And so let's fast forward to when I was 23. I had the amazing opportunity to meet my biological mother. And it was such a beautiful moment. And then if we fast forward to when I was 27 in 2020, there was a lot of things that were going on. There was COVID, racial riots, and I was at the lowest low. At that time, I was starting the process for divorce. And I remember in August of 2020, I called my mom and I let her know what was going on. And then I was like, I need hope. Like, I need to ask you about my biological dad. And she told me about him. And so that night, once I got off the phone with her, I did a hunt to find my dad, Gregory Hunt. And let me tell you, I found him. And then about a day later, 1 o'clock at night, I get a call on Facebook. And I'm like, I think you are my dad. And we put all the puzzle pieces together, and it was such a beautiful moment. And man, let me tell you, I look just like him. Fast forward to like a week later, he invites me to Louisiana to see the rest of the family and meet the rest of the family. And it was such a joyous moment because one of my biological cousins was getting married, and it was so beautiful. I got to meet the family and hang out with my dad. And over the next 3 years, I got to see my dad 3 times. And the last time that I saw him, I was driving away from his house, and he walks out in the middle of the street. And it was like he's sending his kid off to college. And I'm looking in my rearview mirror, seeing my father stand out in the middle of the street, watching me leave. See, my bio dad didn't have the life that I had. And I caught him on the best days of his life of being a father. Now, if we fast forward again to 2023, I had a missed call from my dad on my birthday. And if I could go back, I would pick up that phone call over and over and over again. 4 days later, my dad had a heart attack. And then a year ago from today, we said our last goodbyes. Now, why am I making this video? You see, this video is so much more than saying, Dad, thank you. So much more than a reminder of my father. But it's a challenge to y'all to let you know to love your loved ones. Hug your fathers, hug your mothers, hug your brothers, hug your sisters. Let them know that you care. It can be so easy to get caught up in our own life that we forget that family is important too. And my family looks different today, but I'm so grateful for the people that I have in my life. And I hope you are too. Thanks for watching. Always remember, peace, love, blessings. We out.